Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost 205 pounds without surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. Good morning, Shadow. Chick, 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 chickies, chicks. There they are. Chick, 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 chicks. Chicks. Good morning, ladies. All right, well, welcome back, everyone. This is day 10 of my reverse diet. If you're not sure about what a reverse diet is, there is a video and a whole playlist up in the red bar above. If you click on playlist and go to the My Reverse Diet for Normies playlist, the very first video will explain to you what I am doing. I am heading into the second week, so my first 2 days were a refeed, then I had a whole week of the first reverse. Now this is the second week of the reverse, basically the first day. It is day 10 of the reverse. Today is my first 1400 calorie day. So what I am doing this week is I'm raising my calories up another 50, and I am going to have an extra 50 a day. So last week was 1350, this week is going to be 1400, and instead of saving them up for the weekend, I am actually going to be doing it every single day. And part of the reason that I am doing this whole thing and not just jumping right up to a maintenance calorie level is because I'm trying to trick my brain into thinking that it's done dieting while still dieting. So people are asking me, why are your calories still so low if you're done? I'm not actually done. I'm nowhere near close to my goal weight, but my mental state is done. So what I'm kind of doing with this reverse is giving myself another at least 6 weeks of a deficit so that I can lose a little bit more weight and my body thinks it's getting more food. It is getting more food. So I'm staying in my deficit a little longer by slowly raising myself up and out of the deficit. So that's the idea with the reverse diet for a normal person versus like a bodybuilder or someone who's going right into a bulk. So if you're a bodybuilder, you just had a cut for a show, you got down to like 5% body fat, and you need to get your calories back up quick. Or if you've been on a very, very restrictive low calorie diet for a really, really long time and your metabolism is really scary, you might want to bump your calories up a little faster than me. I went in, so if you didn't see that video, I went in for a BMR test and my metabolism's totally fine. And I've only been doing this cut over this summer. So this is like, I'm going into week 15. That's really not too bad. And so I don't really feel motivated to like push my calories up right away. Part of the reason I don't want to do that, sorry about my chickens, they're so annoying right now. Part of the reason I don't want to push my calories up too quick is because last time I did that and my binge eating was triggered and I couldn't stop eating. So partly this is also to try and convince my body that I'm still doing a diet and that it can't just eat everything in sight. So I'm playing mental head games here. I'm hoping it's going to work out, and I hope that you guys enjoy watching me figure it out because I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's fun to try and figure it out, right? Check the weather, you guys. There's a news story out. Guess what's happening?
What?
There's a wind advisory.
Find out.
They say some parts in this area could get up to 75 mile per hour winds tonight.
It's going to be cold tomorrow.
Virginia, if you're going to do your nature thing where you have to go out and observe, I do it sooner rather than later. But we're still like 1 o'clock and we're not done yet, and I'm starving because we started so late.
It's 1 o'clock?
It's 1 o'clock.
Is that why I'm so hungry?
Yes, that is why you are so hungry. That is why I'm also so hungry. We need to hurry up so we can eat. Alrighty guys, it's 2:30. hitting Solé dose number 2. Is that only the second one? Feels like it should be. It's because I'm 2 hours off. So if you notice, I'm doing everything 2 hours later than I am supposed to be doing. Or about there. That's kind of how we are on today because it's a holiday. So I'm going to show you what I decided. But first, I'm going to talk about my calories. So today I'm doing 1,400 calories, and you would think that would be no big deal. Just choose a food that's 100 calories, add it to my repertoire. But it's a little bit more complicated than that. You don't really know what foods are 100 calories. You don't really know what you want to add to your repertoire. You don't really know if you want to change things up. I want to change things around, but it takes forever. So that's why I'm so late on lunch. It took me forever to decide. So I tracked my entire day to make sure that I would have my dinner how I wanted it, and I wouldn't like mess things up for dinner because we're having hamburgers tonight, and I know that's going to be a little bit higher in fat and calories than my normal dinner. So I had to make sure that my breakfast was, or my afternoon meal was, going to be in a companion to that. And we're going to be eating in like 3 or 4 hours only. So it's almost like a big OMAD, but not quite. So I'm going to show you what I decided. Finally, it took forever to decide. So I am having my famous cinnamon blueberry chaffles. If you haven't seen these before, you should go check in my recipes playlist because I have the recipe for that up there, or just Google ketochaos blueberry chaffles, or even just blueberry chaffles. I'm pretty sure I come up there pretty high on the top of the search. These are made with only I used 2 full eggs, but they were teeny eggs. They were from my baby chickens. And so they were really small, so I added an egg white from another egg. So I ended up with 105 grams total of egg, but only 83 of that was actual full egg with egg yolk. I know, crazy. Lots of information that you really don't need. And I used only 3 big fluffy blueberries to make these. So 9 grams of blueberries, and I just kind of like pulled them apart into little bits and put them all through the egg mixture. I used a little vanilla, cinnamon, and sweetener in them and cooked them in the waffle maker. And then the topping is made from 1 ounce of cream cheese, a couple of spoonfuls of powdered swerve, and 1 squirt of lemonade mio, which is what makes it kind of like thin, like a little drizzle. And it is so good. It's like blueberry, lemon, divineness. And I've been wanting it a lot, and I had blueberries and I had all the ingredients, so I thought I'm going to figure out how to make these work with my macros. So I'm sure you can imagine 60 grams of mozzarella also went into these. It's a little tiny bit more mozzarella than usual. And of course the fat from the cream cheese is adding to the calories, and the 9 grams of blueberries. Then I have my typical 40 grams of center cut bacon. This was actually 42 grams exactly. And my cup of 0% Fage Greek yogurt, but you can see I added in some carbs and calories with 60 grams of strawberries because I have them and they are going to go bad if I don't eat them. So might as well have some fruit. So that is going to be my first meal of the day, and I also will still be doing 2 sugar-free jellos just to make sure, because with my first meal, if I don't get full enough, I tend to get real ornery and snacky in the afternoon. Obviously today isn't like the biggest deal for that because we're going to be having an earlier dinner, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and eat them. If I get to the end of my food and I don't feel like I need them, I won't eat them, but they're here and that's what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to eat, relax, and I'll catch you guys in a little while. 4 o'clock, Solé number 3. Alrighty guys, it is barbecue time, and this is what I'm having. 2 lettuce wrap burgers. They are made with 85/15 ground beef and 1 slice of cheddar cheese, 40 grams of tomato. I can't remember how much pickles. I think it's 30 grams of pickles, some mustard, and 50 grams of lettuce, and some onion. I think it's like 10 grams of onion. So yeah, it's all tracked, and Dave weighed everything out when he made it, so I know it's safe to eat this. And I'm kind of just having a low day today. I did not exercise. My booty is really feeling the exercise I did in the pool yesterday, and I've just kind of been, I got a late start, we got school done, and then I just wanted to crash. It's just been, I don't know, kind of a hard day. So I didn't exercise today, and I'm sorry. But you know what? I hate exercise, so I have to be in a really good mood to be willing to put myself through that. And I have to be motivated to, care. And today I just don't care. So that's where I'm at. But it has been nice to eat the extra calories. Definitely like having the 1,400, though already I find myself feeling like 1,400 isn't quite enough and that I should be able to eat more. my body just, I think, just senses that I am trying to keep it low, and it realizes I'm eating a little bit more, and it's like trying to push me to raise it up. So I'm fighting it pretty good, really hard right now. I'm looking forward to eating this. Frankly, I'm very, very hungry at this point, and it's only, I think it's like 6:30. It's not even like late yet. So wish me luck for the rest of the night. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully this will be nice and filling, and we'll feel good. So, all right, storm is coming up. Guys, it's been a kind of a crazy day. I'm really worried about the chickens in that tree. There's literally nothing I can do. I cannot reach them. I cannot stop them from being in that tree, nor can I stop the storm from coming in. It's supposed to be like in the 50s tomorrow. It's supposed to get really cold tonight, like 36. Who's swallowing water? Kids are all in the pool. Dave's in the pool, having one last go. But every time the wind gusts up, it gets a little nerve-wracking. I've got to go inside. I've got stuff to do. I can't stand out here worrying about those chickens anymore. It's not doing them any good. It's not doing me any good. I did the best I could helping them find spots. Oh, I hate the cold so much, and I'm so sad that it's going to be cold tomorrow. Tomorrow we have our first day of dance classes. I was planning originally to try and do some exercise and maybe go for a walk while the kids were in class, but now I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably just huddle in my car and freeze to death. Wish me luck, guys. Well, anyway, I'm going to run inside and take my last dose of Solé water and then finish up my editing for the night. So I'm going to say goodnight to you now. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll talk to you all again soon.